Hello folks, and welcome to episode number 4. You might notice today's episode sounds a little bit different. That's because I'm sitting on top of a hill. I thought I'd go out for a nice Sunday walk and get some fresh air, and I'm recording this on my mobile. So on this episode, I want to talk about a thing called SuperPhone. So it's not a product that I'm trying to plug, I just thought it's sort of a new way to interact with your fans really on almost a personal level. So it's not really applicable to me because I don't have many fans, but I like playing around with tech stuff and I wanted to share my ideas about it. SuperPhone is the answer to a problem I don't have yet, but I want to play with it anyway. The premise behind Ryan Leslie's SuperPhone application is that it's a personal relationship manager. So what it does is it allows someone with a large fan base to have meaningful conversations with the people who follow them the most, or maybe the people who spend the most on them. So the way it does this is fairly simple. Rather than entering people's details into your phone when you meet them, you give them your phone number, ask them to text you, and they'll get a link to a form they can fill out with their contact details, which are then automatically added to your phone book or your SuperPhone phone book. So it's a way to basically scale the unscalable. You can put your phone number out online without any fear. Once you have these details, you know a lot more about the people in your contact list than you normally would. So like you get their name, email address, phone number, and address or country of residence, however much detail they want to put in there. And after that, all the other details are optional. So they can leave their date of birth, job description, Twitter handle, etc., Instagram, all that kind of stuff. So you can then add tags to the people to categorize them even more. And with that info, you can now act on it and create these meaningful relationships with your friends and fans. So let's look at some ways that this could actually be useful. So imagine you're a gigging musician. So you're traveling across the country to play some gigs. Your guitar breaks on the day of a gig and there are no guitar shops nearby that can repair it in time. You can filter through your contacts for guitarists and send an SMS out to them asking for help and if you could borrow a guitar for the evening of the gig. And in exchange, you'll give them maybe 2 VIP tickets to your gig. So imagine you've got lots and lots of followers and you've got all these details about them and you can just, filter through, find the guitarist, send an SMS out to all of them and go, guys, help, can you lend me a guitar for the night and I'll give you two free tickets to the show. For a second idea, you can use the integrated Shopify plugin and you can track which contacts bought your last album and which ones have spent the most money on you. You can then send an SMS out to a selection of them and offer them a free copy of your brand new album as a thank you. Idea number 3, miss a few of your fans' birthdays, reach out to them with a personal SMS and say happy birthday. Idea number 4, get fans at your gig to send you an SMS containing the hashtag great show, something like that. Once they're added to your phone book and using that hashtag as a filter, you can then send out a mass text to say thank you to all the fans that came to that gig specifically, which is, quite nice. Finally, idea number 5, use your SuperPhone contact form as your general contact form on your website. So like on my website, if you go to williamhelliwell.co.uk, there's a little contact button at the top and it will take you to my SuperPhone contact form and you just fill in name and phone number and everything and any questions you might have, and then those details are automatically added into my phone book. I can see when you contacted me, when you added me, and I can send either an email out to you or an SMS out to you answering your question or just saying hi. There are so many other possibilities with this web-based app, and the iPhone app is still definitely alpha, it doesn't work very well. There's a few little problems still though. It costs $9.99, that's dollars, costs $9.99 a month, but nowhere are you told specifically how many texts or minutes you get for that. I think it's running on a thing called Twilio, so if you look up their pricing, I reckon it'll cost the same or maybe a little bit more. There's also no way to delete a contact. You can only hide and archive them. Your phone number also can't receive media, only texts, so you get no silly GIFs, and that's because of Twilio. So if you're in the US, then you can send and receive pictures, but in the UK, Twilio haven't enabled that yet. So I've definitely not got a large enough fan base to really get full use out of this technology, but you know, it might change one day. If you do want to get in touch and try out this SuperPhone thing, send me a text on 020 33 895 762. Or you can fill out the contact form directly on my website, so just go to that one that I told you earlier, williamhalywell.co.uk, hit contact at the top and it will take you to my form, and yeah, pop in your details and I'll get back to you. So hopefully you can see how this might be useful for anyone really, especially if you're a celebrity with hundreds of thousands of Twitter followers or something. It just gives you a nice way to keep track of fans personally, and you can send out a text message to them that's pretty much specific to that person or that group of people. Yeah, so I think for me, I'm going to use it for this month, maybe a couple more months, just have a play around with it, see if it gets any better, and then decide what to do from there, or maybe build my own one. So I'm trying a little thing on Twilio at the moment. I've got a Twilio phone number and hook it up to just a Google sheet, like a contact form thing, and then that'll add you into my actual phone book, and yeah, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But thank you very much for listening to episode number 4. I know it's not specifically about composing this time, but hopefully you still find it useful. Thanks. Bye.